What is going on YouTube? It's your boy ThunderBuddy29 here, and yep, I'm back today with another video. But today we got something to talk about because this rumor has been spreading around a lot recently, at least within the past couple weeks or so, that there is a possibility of Fortnite Chapter 4 coming out. But so far as of right now, we don't know when that's going to be. But today we are going to discuss everything that we know so far according to the leakers and all these sources. But before I go any further, I just want to say I hope you enjoy these types of videos. And if you do enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, hit the subscribe button, share this with your friends, and hit that little bell, and yes, also become a channel member today for less than 10 cents a day. But anyways, now let's start the video. So, we're back here again, and now we're saying Fortnite is halfway through its third chapter, and players can expect to see a new one going into 2023. Naturally, it will come with a fresh map, heroes and anti-heroes, as well as a host of new collaborations. Ooh boy. Fortnite Chapter 3 starting with a bang as the Foundation rescued Jones from Dr. Sloan and saved the island from the Wraith of the Cube Queen. It is accompanied by several mechanical changes as well. For instance, players could slide and perform parkour. Moreover, Chapter 3 introduced the Zero Build mode, which is what we know so far, but let's read more what it says here. Everything known about Fortnite Chapter 4. At the turn of every chapter, Epic Games introduces something revolutionary. Chapter 2 saw a string of Marvel collaborations, which is not a good thing, while its successor gave way to a host of mechanical changes as well as a new quest reward system. By the looks of things, Chapter 4 will run on an all-new Unreal Engine 5, which that's definitely pretty big. Epic Games have been actively working on a state-of-the-art 3D engine, and it might arrive just in time for Fortnite Chapter 4. Leaks of maps created by using Unreal Engine 5 shows remarkable graphics and smooth gameplay. It will also open up avenues and allow players to create their own maps from scratch. Okay, now that's pretty big. And of course, according to Hypex, which of course is a very well-known leaker along with a couple others, which we will talk about in the video. Huge Unreal Fortnite Creative 2.0 leak. Thanks to I don't know who this person is, from demanding me things of how these look in the images. Okay, now that is honestly pretty mind-blowing if that is all true. On the lore front, it may seem like Chapter 3 is going to end in a mythical clash between the Seven and Geno. The war with Io will finally come to an end, and the loop might be broken. Clearly, the current island, Artemis, will face significant destruction, and players will have to migrate to a completely new map. Leaks suggest that Epic Games will allow its Greek naming pattern and call Chapter 4 Island Asteria. According to Lord X, this is what they're saying what the map could possibly look like, which, honestly, that is pretty mind-blowing that people are starting to have ideas of, like, Chapter 4 maps and what the names of it could be. I mean, it's just insane people can actually come up with things like this. But, like I said, we don't know if this is officially true, and we don't know if it's ever going to come out or when it will come out. But here's another source I want to read too, and it's pretty big as well. From Game Rant. It says, rumors, Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 4 end event will take game offline for a limited time. Fortnite may be planning a major event to send Chapter 3 Season 4 that could lead to servers going offline and transition to Season 5. Fortnite players are likely well familiar with the different ways Epic Games shifts from season to season. Sometimes there's no event, like with the conclusion of Season 3. Sometimes events occur and transition seamlessly into the next season of Fortnite. Taking servers down in Fortnite, however, traditionally implies a more substantial change. Let's scroll down here where the big info is. And this comes from Tom Henderson, who is a very well-known leaker, who also leaked all the info to Call of Duty Vanguard as well. Looks like plans have changed a little from what in this article says, and the report has been updated with what will happen. Also, doubling down that the next season is Chapter 3 Season 5 and not Chapter 4. So now he's saying it's not going to be Chapter 4, it's most likely going to be Season 5. Which seems kind of reasonable because, in my opinion, I think it's a little too early to jump the gun and go right into a new chapter when there's still a lot more that could happen in this current one. But let's read more what it says below. According to Henderson's description, the chain of events will start with Fortnite Chapter 3, Season 4 ending, leading to 12 hours of disabled gameplay and conclude with 4 hours of server downtime. If Henderson's report is accurate, it's a very odd situation. What Epic is planning is a complete mystery, but 16 hours with Fortnite gameplay being disabled is plenty of time for some significant happenings. Which is honestly kind of true as well, because consider the fact that when Chapter 2 ended and the game was completely disabled, it was supposed to be disabled, I think, for like a day or two, but it came out a lot earlier than expected because of the leaks that came out. Which means it's honestly a mystery, which means it's still unknown. There's no confirmation of if there's going to be a Chapter 4 or if we're just going to go to Chapter 3 Season 5 still. But either way, it's still currently unknown, but with 16 hours of gameplay being down, that could honestly mean something, and it could indicate either one of those options, but like I said, we'll just have to wait and see as time goes on. But here's another source, the final source I want to read real quick, that also gives some good detail of what's to come. Friday night, Fortnite Chapter 4 rumors seem legit. As Chapter 3 Season 4 carries on, players can't help but notice the lengthy list of reasons to suspect Chapter 4 is nearer than we once thought. And this was written on September 30th, about a month ago, which this may be accurate or inaccurate. Or it could be a conspiracy theory, but who knows? We're just a few short weeks into Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 4, but already much of the Fortnite community has its eyes set for something potentially much bigger. Fortnite Chapter 4, once believed to arrive around December 2023, may actually be on the way this December. Why do people think that? Well, there is a multitude of reasons. So in this week's Friday night Fortnite column, we're looking at all the evidence. Is Fortnite really gearing up for the beginning of a new chapter after just a year? Yes, it really does seem that way. Fortnite Asteria leak. The rumors first began swirling around when something called Asteria was spotted by the game's hyperactive data mining community. According to those with first-hand knowledge we've spoken to, some data miners briefly caught wind of Asteria in the game files, and it seems to relate to a new Fortnite map. Some data miners have even said this plainly, while others haven't been too confident or willing to make such a public declaration. However, even in the name Asteria indicates it's a new Fortnite map. This is because of the internal naming convention Epic Games uses when referring to Fortnite maps. They are all named after Greek gods. The first map was Athena, Chapter 2 was Apollo, and this current map is nicknamed Artemis, I think that's how you say it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Asteria, like all those names, is also the name of a Greek god. It even similarly starts with A, which seems to be important to Epic, so it's fairly certain, but now that Artemis is a new Fortnite map, even if it doesn't explain why players think it's launching this year, for that, there's more to read below. The Season 5 release data leak. While Epic rarely mentions a Fortnite season's launch at the end dates until it serves the company's marketing plans, such as when it needs to tell players to show up for a live finale event. We can always reliably infer the end date of any given season by looking in-game at the Battle Pass menu. At the small print at the bottom, you'll see when a Battle Pass expires, which is historically also when the season ends. Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 4 is set to end on December 3rd, almost exactly a year ago since Chapter 2 ended. Why is this significant? Because according to industry leaker Tom Henderson, who has a track record of receiving and sharing accurate Fortnite leaks, and Call of Duty leaks also, The next season of Fortnite begins on December 5th, which means there is a whole day in between the season ends and the next begins. Typically, downtime between seasons extend for about 6 to 12 hours. It's only even longer than a day when a new chapter is coming rather than just a new season. But honestly, guys, like I had mentioned before, when Chapter 2 ended, it was supposed to be down for like maybe a day or two, but it was already released in like 12 hours time. So basically, like what I said, it could pretty much be anything. I mean, do I think Chapter 4 is going to be leaked? I don't know. Are we going to be going into Chapter 3 Season 5 and continue on with Chapter 3? I don't know. It honestly means this could go either way, but if Tom Henderson is saying we're going to go into Chapter 3 Season 5, I might believe that because he's been right on a lot of things. But so far as of right now, I just don't know what to think of this because it's just mind-blowing that people actually do this stuff. They actually dig into stuff like this and they try to reveal like the secrets before Epic announces it to everybody. I mean, it's just insane that people do this. I mean, they did this before Chapter 3 started, and they turned out being right. And they did the same thing about Call of Duty Vanguard, a lot of things, and they turned out being right as well. But so far, honestly, I just don't know what to make of this. I mean, here's an example that someone had posted this, well, one of the articles I'd shared. And here is another one as well. But honestly, as of now, I just don't know what to make of this. And like I said, there is no declaration either whether if we're going into Chapter 3 still or if we're going into a new chapter. But in my opinion, I still think it's way too early to go into a new chapter. Especially when this Chapter 3 still could have a lot more room to grow. But one final thing before I wrap up this video. Chapter 3 has always been the pure definition of mid to underwhelming. And half the time we've seen both, like Chapter 1, no, not Chapter 1, Season 1 and Season 3, they were kind of underwhelming. While at the same time, Season 2 and Season 4 were mostly just mid. Either Chapter 3 was the best thing to happen to Fortnite, or it was Fortnite's biggest curse. But what do you guys think? Do you think all these rumors are true? Do you think we're going to get Chapter 4 in December of this year or next year? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And before I go, I just want to say, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all my lovely channel members listed on screen. And you too can become a channel member today for less than 10 cents a day. You can join the starter for $1.99 a month. You get a loyalty badge on the side of your name that tells everybody you are a channel member in the comments and live chat. And a custom emojis, which are now currently in development. Priority reply to comments. Or you can get the regular with all that just mentioned. And you get member shoutouts at the end of each video as a thank you for supporting the channel. Become a member today. The link will be in the description below. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button down below, hit that subscribe button, share this with your friends, and click the bell for notifications so you'll never miss another video. Follow me on social media, especially my awesome Twitter account. I appreciate all the support you've been giving me, as we are now closing in on 5,250 subscribers. I love y'all to death. Thank you all so much for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe for more. And until next time, I will see you all in the next video. And this is ThunderBuddy29, sign off.